Before we look at bunge la wanainchi over their remarks voting not to vote for William Ruto 2027, allow me to ask this simple question, because it's going to be our next analysis. Where is CJ Martha Koome? Where is she? She has never even talked about the abduction which is going on in this country. A question of another day. Let's watch this video.
I have not insulted anyone. I have used what we call political analogy.
Yeah.
If you have done political science, you know political analogy. Yes. In politics you can compare somebody to an animal.
Yeah.
Na ukiniambia ni apologize, wenda kwanza ambia fara mahali ma apologize kwa Kenya. What I'm saying is that the Tower of Babel is coming down. And it is coming down very quickly. Na nataka nirekebishe huyu mzee ambaye ametoka hapa. Nataka nimwambie hivi. Kikuyus have voted for an Kikuyu only once. Ruto. Luos have voted for an Luo only once.
Yes.
Kibaki. Luyas have voted for an Luyas in every election. Kalenjins have voted for an Kalenjin twice. Yes. So Luos and Kikuyus are equal in terms of tribalism.
Yeah.
No, none of them should blame the other. They are very equal in terms of tribalism. Na mimi nataka niseme, ukisikia vitu kama, when you hear things like Raisi tuko na wewe, Raisi lazima uende tamu mbili, Raisi tutafanya liwezalo, hata kama ni kuiba tutaiba, Raisi tutasimama na wewe, Raisi tunaweza fanya hata uende miaka 24. Know that the Tower of Babel has collapsed. It is done. Even Edwin Sifuna said, the Secretary General of ODM said, even if we ODM support Ruto, he will go. And he must go. So ile kitu mimi nasema, there is nothing Ruto will do between now and 2027 to salvage himself. Completely nothing. And underline nothing. Nothing he will do. He can continue making those promises, those lies and so on, but he will do nothing. What I'm saying as I finish, Mr. Speaker, is that all these Kenyans you can see, hata watu wengine wanadanganya at Luos will vote for Ruto. I am telling you, Luos are suffering like any other Kenyan. If there are those who are supporting Ruto, there are very few. If there are Luyas who are supporting Ruto, there are very few. Usichukua Wajaluo wote waingize kwa hiyo ujinga. Not all those are fools. Sio Wajaluo wote wajinga. Not all Luyas are fools. Not all Kikuyus are fools. I am telling you the truth. I know. I have very many low friends. I have very Those are suffering like any other Kenyan. Do not be cheated that those will vote for Ruto. They will not. They won't. And I want to tell you, Mr. Speaker, that Ruto's goose is cooked. Ruto's goose is cooked because his policies have failed. SHA has failed. New university funding model has failed. Adani has failed. Everything has failed. There is nothing. There is nothing. We shall not make the mistake that Mount Kenya made in 2022. We shall not make that mistake by voting for Ruto. So yeye amalize miaka yake mbili imebaki na asitoe promises, anyamaze, akule polepole. Ikiisha afanye nini? Aende. That is the only thing he can do. Nothing else. Because Wakenya wote, sio wa Kalenjin, sio wa Luya, sio wa Jaluo, every tribe in this country will vote against Dr. William Samuel. Will vote against him. And we are not voting against him because of his tribe. No. Hatumpingi kwa sababu ya kabila yake. Tunampinga kwa sababu polisi zake zimefail. Tunampinga kwa sababu ya tabia yake na polisi zake zimefail. Wanaambia vijana mambo ya nidhamu. Wanaambia vijana mambo ya nidhamu. Ati vijana wakuwa na nidhamu mzuri. Vijana wakuwa na nidhamu mzuri. Wakimaliza kusema hivyo, wanapanda juu ya gari. Wanasema nini? Paramani mwalisema nini? Sitaki kurudia hapa. It is very shameful for even me to repeat it here. It is very shameful. I cannot utter such a word here because I have mothers, I have sisters, I have aunts. I cannot utter such a word here myself. But somebody can stand next to Ruto and utter such words. And Ruto gives him a smile, a very good smile, a very serious smile. Na unatarajia vijana wetu wakuwe na nidhamu mzuri. Hawawezi. Our youth will not respect you. They won't, because of your behavior, because of your character. Our youth will not behave, will not respect you because of your behavior and your character. So Wakenya, mimi naomba nikimalizia, tuungane Wakenya wote. Mtu asikutishe na Ruto kuiba kura. Hii ingine ya kura ya kuhesabu, hii hana. Tumemaliza. Ya kuiba wache nikuambie kitu. Kama Ruto atataka kuiba kura, then tuko ma-expert, majenzi ambao wamesomea hiyo kazi. Watainyakua hapa kwa hewa na kutengeneza. It is for him to choose. Akitaka ibwe, we shall know how to steal. We compete who steals best. Na akitaka tuwe na kura mzuri, tena tutampatia kura mzuri. It is for him to choose. Ila anataka. Kwa sababu si mnaona ama Gen Z ni ma-expert, wanahaka hata hii Citizen. Si ndio? Si ma-expert. So, na hao pia ndio polling clerks kwa polling stations. So ile kitu mimi nasema, hata ukisikia mtu akisimama hapa akisema Ruto ni mzuri hapa Jibanji, hata Ruto mwenyewe mahali yako anashindwa. Kweli iko mtu anaongea kwangu vizuri. Akili yake ni timamu. Ruto mwenyewe anashangaa. Anashangaa, ni kama shetani. Utembea hapo ukisema shetani ni mzuri, si shetani atashangaa. Atashangaa. Atiko mtu anasema mimi shetani ni mzuri. Na mimi naambia vijana, I want to tell you, the youth, I want to tell the youth that the hardest metal went through the hottest fire. The hardest metal went through the hottest furnace. Thanks for correcting me. When they were later multi-party, they were persecuted, they were killed, and many things were done to them, but they delivered multi-party. When they were later freedom, they were persecuted, many things were done to them, but they delivered our freedom. This is our last and final liberation. It is called an economic revolution, and the people who will deliver it, economic revolution for this country, are our youth, so that we can face out all these politicians. We can face out akina Mudavadi na akina Wetangula. Hao tayari huko Western tumesha face out Mudavadi na Wetangula. Tumewaambia Mudavadi wao sikuje huku Vihiga kutuambia mambo ya Ruto, na mwezi kumuona Vihiga. Akule tu mshahara yake. Western Kingpin na saizi anaitwa George Natembea. Ndio Kingpin ya Western. Mimi nimemalizia hapo kwa speaker, asante.
Things seems to be tough to William Ruto as 2027 political bid or campaign is well closed, and it's going to be between the voters and the president. Ruto himself came out in public and said that he loved competitor, But I want to challenge him by saying this. It is still early. You never know who might get in your front. You've listened to that video clip of bunge la wanainchi. They are serious and confirming to us that the Tower of Babel have failed, which is true. The Tower of Babel have failed. We want to ask ourselves this simple question. Do you think 2027 is going to favor William Ruto? I am seeing William Ruto, even if he will win, is going to be a landslide win. He's not going to make it 50+1 as usual, strong. It might be a landslide win, 2027. Because I'm seeing those who voted him, majority of them are the one now saying, no way, no way. They can't allow him again in power. And this might make William Ruto to have a lot of time in his government. If he's not keen, then he might fail as the head of state before 2027. What are some of the factors which have made the people or bunge la wanainchi to say this? The first one, we had promises, and these promises are not being accountable as per now. We've forgotten the promises and we are only seeing billionaires regrouping themselves, which is wrong. The second point is that, is William Ruto ready for 2027? Is he ready to convince the people, the same people who loved him after the disappointment? It means that it is either Ruto to force himself to rig election or to vote or to campaign, tiresomely, both day and night before things went wrong to him. Because what I'm seeing from that video clip is that most people now are saying Ruto no. Ruto no, and they don't want to listen to him. Yet he's still in power, the head of state. What a shame is he receiving as a leader. That is what I had to share with you. What are your take, ladies and gentlemen? Let's meet on another political discussion. Bye-bye.